Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Saturday, September 6th, 2025. Oh, what a show we've got today. We got lots to talk about. Okay, in the spot market, we had gold finish the day up $40 to 3,585, and silver up 35 cents to 40.93, about 41 on the ask side. Silver futures, October futures 41.10, December futures 41.51, and if you go all the way out to July of 2026, 42.75, just for information's sake. GSR is looking very juicy here at 87.45, in my opinion, favoring silver over gold. I think that GSR is going to drop. 10-year yield, okay, we had just horrifying labor report come out of the BLS, and it sent the 10-year plummeting. Of course, the short rates went down with expectations of even more rate cuts by the Fed very soon, and that sent the 10-year down. I'm still a little surprised the 10-year is dropping here. If it goes below 4%, I'm probably wrong, but I think it's going to spike back up from here. For that reason, I think that Friday may have been the move on metals, and we could see a rebound in the 10-year on Monday, bringing the dollar back up and possibly giving the manipulators a chance to take another shot at $40 silver. I thought they would on Friday. I was wrong. They couldn't battle that crashing dollar. So I thought they would take a crack at 40, maybe try to go below it to bust some stops, and then it would spiral higher from there. They didn't get to do that. We just went back to 41. But maybe Monday we'll get a chance for lower prices. So I'd probably hold off buying this weekend, but then again, I don't have a crystal ball. There is the dollar down 0.5% to 97.73. There is no doubt this dollar is going lower. Copper was up higher, then dropped back 2 cents to 4.54. So at first, the stock market was jubilant that there were more rate cuts coming as a result of you and I getting fired. And then they thought about it, and then they thought, well, maybe we're headed into recession, and then the stock market sold off. So that what was happening. It was a tale of two markets on Friday. Platinum market down $2 to $13.70, but that's looking like it's right back to support there. I think platinum is a buy right here. Again, all just my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice, so this is just what I'm thinking today. All right, the base metal fund that I hold with zinc and things like that in it was up 2 cents to 19.81. The gold miners rocketed higher on that $40 gold move, or was it 50? Gold miners up nearly 3% to 66.34, the basket of gold miners. That if you're going to invest in this stuff, I suggest you just pick the basket up. The basket of silver miners was up 2%, not quite as much, but look at that chart. That is a thing of beauty. If you're going to play with these, I suggest you play with small money, not big money. And in the economic calendar next week, Monday we have consumer credit. Tuesday, optimism index. Wednesday, we got the PPI and the core PPI. Wholesale inventories. Thursday, we have the CPI. Okay, well, this is the setup here, and for the moment, everyone is ignoring inflation, which is pushing 3%, and I don't think it's going to go any lower. And people are making the argument that the 3% is transitory because tariffs are transitory. You can decide what you think about that, but I think we're going to have an upside surprise on CPI and PPI next week, which could push that 10-year yield higher, could spike the dollar, and again could give us another buying opportunity. But you'd have to wait till Thursday for that. Before we get on to the deals, welcome all new members, subscribers, and people just passing by. I appreciate a thumbs up if you like what I'm doing here. And I'm sponsored by absolutely no bullion dealers, not that they haven't asked. Before that, the question of the day is to lib or not to lib. Okay, Libertads came out, I think it was yesterday. And the news on the street is that they only made 300 BU 1 ounce silver Libertads in 2025. I'm talking about the Casa de Moneda, or the Mexican Mint. So I don't know about that. Maybe it's true. They made no gold, according to sources. And I don't know if that's true either, but nonetheless, that didn't stop the dealers from releasing just a handful of 1 ounce silver Libertads, and they were in the thousands of dollars for an ounce of silver. APMEX is sold out. Let's see if JM Bullion is sold out. Oh, here you can get a 10th ounce 2025 lib for $379. So that's only $4,000 an ounce. Let's see. I don't know why they have that twice. Let's see. 1/10. Oh, that's the proof. And the proof may actually be in higher mintages this year than the BU. Here's the BU. It's only $6,000 an ounce. And here is the reverse proof, only $1,500. The 5 ounce proof, $14.99, and I don't see any BU 1 ounce. So that will be a specimen if you wanted to take a shot on that. Let's just see what they're saying over on eBay. So here is somebody that bought this for a couple $1,000, sold it for $3,000. That is especially ugly. Look at the spots on that. Whoa, that looks terrible. Let's see, they sold this for $2,850. This is Pinehurst. Now, I think what's going on here, let's see if they indicate the mintage. This is a unique item. The item pictured is the exact item you will receive. Not even a good quality. And somebody paid $3,000 for that 1 ounce. So I know what the story is about only 300 1 ounce Libertads. I think what might be happening here is the Mexican Mint is pulling back, and perhaps they are honoring their commitment to provide some number of Libertads to their contracted dealers. And therefore, you know, maybe they only get 5 or 10 or something like that. The APMEXs and the JM Bullions of the world. Pinehurst, I don't know if they're an authorized purchaser or not from the Mexican Mint. So maybe this is contractual, and maybe you bought this. The question is, are you buying this? Are you thinking that this is the holy grail of Mexican Libertads? All I would say is, man, this stuff is absolutely toxic, and I wouldn't put 1 penny into 2025 Libertads. You could get burned substantially, or you could double your money. If you're a gambler, maybe you want to gamble on that, but I think they're out and gone at this point. If you did buy one, then you're a brave, brave person. And maybe you flipped it fast and you made a quick $500. I don't know, but that's what's up. What would you do about the 2025 Libertads? That is my question. I know what I would do if I hadn't already done it. Okay, so I already bought Libertads a few months ago. I believe I got the 2024s. I got the 5 ounce, which I like. I like the 5 ounce, but the 1 ounce typically do a little better than the 5 ounce on an appreciation level. So if you were going to do anything, I'd be buying the backdate libs, which have not gone up in price that much. That's what I would do. What would you do? Let's get on to the deals. And boy, oh boy, there's just so much to talk about. Now, you know everything's more expensive, right? We'll just do the Eagles this morning. A 1/10 gold Eagle is $3.90 over at Safe Haven. We've been beating that on eBay. A 1/4 ounce gold Eagle is back at bullion exchanges for $9.26. We've been probably beating that on eBay as well. Let's go to a 1/2 ounce gold Eagle, and that is $18.35 at Safe Haven Metals. A 1 ounce gold Eagle is a good price at bullion exchanges, $36.37. Of course, wasn't that long ago. That was $3,200, and when you look back in the rear view mirror from $4,000 gold, which I think we'll see relatively quickly, this will look cheap. And the Buffalo is not a terrible price at $36.67 at bullion exchanges. Don't forget to check Costco. I sent out an alert yesterday on Costco Gold. The big proof gold set, 1.85 ounces of gold, is $69.16. Cheaper on eBay for that as well. Let's see, and the Krugerrand is right around spot at bullion exchanges, $35.96. If you got to buy some gold and you don't want to pay up for it, that's one way to go. Okay, the gold below spot page at bullion exchanges has got that Krugerrand. I like the 100 Corona as well. I don't like the British sovereigns. And here's some polished up pre-33 gold for $34.80. Man, I just can't pay that for pre-33. Platinum is not to be ignored, and I think we're basing here. Platinum Eagle is going for $14.92 at Monument Metals. The advantage of a Platinum Eagle is they don't make them anymore in brilliant uncirculated 1 ounce form. So you have a floor under you if Platinum did drop back. Those are also collector coins. So it's a dual purpose coin right there. And if you just wanted, circulated platinum out of the plastic, $14.33. See, I'd buy the Platinum Eagle over that. The 25-gram pack, which I'm glad to own, is now $13.89 over at Golden Eagle. Might have been a little cheaper on eBay. Yeah, it was cheaper on eBay yesterday. We'll do Silver Eagles. You can get those for $44.24 each at bullion exchanges, and the culls over at bullion exchanges, $42.94. Green light is on, but like I said, I'm still waiting for that pullback. They're going to test us at some point. I think they're going to take a crack at the round number of 40 on silver. Gold is just it's just on a perpetual escalator here. You can literally buy gold anytime and probably not worry about it. Again, only my opinion. All right, don't forget it's only my opinion. Listen to lots of people, not just me. Here's 42.30 on a silver maple leaf, BU maple leaf from Monument Metals. And, I forgot to show you my order from Monument Metals came in. I'm going to show you a little bit later when I get to the product, something you may want to buy or may not. And I'm just going to skip the rest because $42 is a good price. Let's see, what's the 5 ounce lib going for? Now here you go, $242 on the 2023 BU Libertad. So if I had to buy libs, I'd be looking at something like that or cheaper if I could find it. Here is JM Bullion. Yeah, sold out. I don't think that's coming back. And that story, hopefully Coin News or Coin Week or someone will run that story and we'll get the straight scoop. Okay, Star Privy Eagles are doing pretty good in the aftermarket. Eagle Privy Eagles, even those are doing pretty good in spite of 500,000 mintage. I was wrong about those. When I paid $45 for the Star Privy, I thought I was stupid, and now looks like we're making money. Army Privy Eagle is doing very well in the aftermarket, and you can't find it. That's not coming up anymore. The Laser Privy Eagle came up this morning, and I was able to buy a few at the U.S. Mint at 7:30 a.m. Eastern. After days and days of checking like a dog on a gopher hole, I finally picked up a few. If any of you want to do some horse trading for Laser Privy Eagles, I'll be sure you get a nice one. No cash. I'll be listing these in the eBay store, but if anybody wants to horse trade for one of those, I am open to that. Superman is, maybe they'll reduce the mintage on Superman, I don't know, but I like the 2.5 ounce, but it's a sketchy purchase, so I'm not sure if that'll pay off or not. Sacagawea sold out. Gold Sunflower, I actually bought another one of these this morning as well. So yabba dabba, man, I gotta take some money out of the IRA to pay for that. And the Silver Sunflower just will not come back, so that is the hottest. I think Army Privy is number 1, Sunflower is number 2, and Laser is following up as number 3. Quality issues on all those coins, so if you buy those from the U.S. Mint or from an eBay seller that sorts out their coins, be sure you check it really well for milk spots. Up on Costco yesterday, I sent out the alert for my favorite. It may not be yours. It may seem pricey to you. My favorite was the 25-gram pack, which is right here, and I damn near bought it myself. Let's see, this is not in stock, and 30.69. Was that the price? I don't even recall. Yeah, that was the price. And if you divide that by 25, you'll get, I don't know, a 36 something melt after your executive club membership reward and a 2% cash back, 4% off on those. You split those up into individuals and they're worth way more in the aftermarket. They're probably worth 130 to 135 per gram. That's why I like those. Also in SHTF, you're going to like having fractional gold. I mean, when gold is $5,000, how are you going to transact with that? These little guys would be very useful. And if they come back up again, I'll try to do another alert. Other than that, you're stuck with the 1 ounce gold bar, which is $36.49. Under 3,500 out the door. That'd be under spot, I think. And the silver bar is now $449. Ouch. But silver at 41, well, okay, you can't blame them for that price hike. Junk is still right around spot at the 2 dealers on my website here. You can click all these links, and all the links will take you exactly what I'm showing you. The spot deal over at SD Bullion is still there. I guess they can't sell it all. Have we got 1,000 of these? So if you just want silver to melt or stack, they got 1,000 of them in stock. Well, refiners are probably paying $1 back a spot, so they're selling it to you for spot. It's about time somebody did that. They're probably making lots of money on that, even though it's at spot. They got a gold eagle for 49. Oh, wait a minute. Is that cheaper than the one I found? 36.50. And the one I found over at Bullion Exchanges was right here is 36.37. No, Bullion Exchanges is cheaper than SD Bullion. Let's get out of there. Okay. Oh my gosh, did I get lost? Yeah, I got totally lost here. I guess I got to go back down. All right, we got through the junk and the libs and the Privies and the Costco, and then you see where you can buy silver at spot. Okay, so that link works. There's some other deals here. What else do I care about? Golden State Mint's going to be at least $1 over spot. They are going to be. They got these fractionals if you want those, the dealers may pay a little more for fractional 999 than they would pay for junk. Personally, I'd be buying the junk right now. Where the heck is your 1 ounce? 42.20 for a 1 ounce round at Golden State Mint. And what else we got? We got this goofy half kilo, which nobody wants. I thought they only had 2 of these in stock. Let's see if they have. Well, they only have 2 in stock, so you got to love the graduated pricing. $6.73 down to $6.68 for 100 or more when they only have 2, and they're probably going to look exactly like that. So you could buy that and melt it. Is it 4 nines? Let's see. Is it 4 nines? Some kind of shipwreck silver, which somebody paid too much for. 4 nines. Okay, you can melt that, guys. So you'd have some 4-9 shot if you want to pick that up right around spot. Or if you get a good one, maybe, oh God, here's the 5 kilo. You know I love this bar. Oh, look at that, $7,000. That is pretty, but don't buy it. 100 ounce bar is going for $41.75 at Monument Metals, and I skipped the kilo for some reason. That's going for $13.48 at Monument Metals. We're going to find all these cheaper on eBay. Again, I'm recommending you subscribe to the Peace Morgan reverse proof set at the U.S. Mint. I don't think they're going to be making them all. Let's keep going. Now we're on eBay. We're going to find some better deals. Okay, and before we move on to eBay, I want to show you what I got the other day. I got this random Englehard deal from Monument Metals. Took them weeks to ship it. And what you would get probably with the last 4 people that have said they bought this, they did not get the loaf bars. Apparently only one lucky individual got a whole stack of loaf bars. Guess he cleaned them out. All they have are the press bars now. You'd get these C-code pebblebacks. So if you like those, they go for a solid $450 on eBay. They're $435 here at the dealer, and here is the listing on this random Englehard bars. So if you're looking for that, you could pick that up. I'm not mad about it, but anyway, they could have thrown one loaf bar in there. So all they have are the pressed bars right now. Same bars that Vermilion is showing this morning. More or less, these pressed Englehard bars. Some worth more than others. This one is about a, medium value bar. So if you like that, get over to Monument Metals and pick that up. Let's keep going here. We're on eBay. I thought I was on eBay. Here we go. Okay, you can get a pocket pinger if you're going to garage sales and you want a quick way to test authenticity of those Morgan silver dollars. And you may want to pick up a micrometer as well. That comes in handy with the pocket pinger. Free app on that as well. We'll do silver eagles. And let's see if we can get a deal. Let's see if we can get a dealio on silver eagles. Smaller sellers may be dumping. And there we go. We got culls from bullion.com. 43.90 and about 42.60 out the door, something like that. How about the BUs? You want some beautiful eagles? They're going to go for 44.50. Big seller. These are 2022s. Okay, that looks legit. So 40. Look at these numbers. God, these high spot prices are just crazy. Let's see, 900 to be 45. So it's about 44.75 or something. Maybe 43.50 out the door. Do the math on that, but that'll beat the dealer if you use that 3% rebate credit card, PayPal card, American Express, Everyday Cash. Check out through PayPal. Let's do a big lot of eagles. Maybe we can do better than that. Here is a big lot of culls, and they truly will be culls if they come from Liberty. And here we go. That is going to be 43.57, a little over 42 on culls. About $1 over spot, $1 and change over spot for cull eagles if you want a big lot. You can go up to BU eagles from a good seller, bullion.com, 44.86, and put you out the door, let's see, at about 43.60. Let's call that 43.60. And if we get back to, just one second, 43.60 compared to the best price on the internet of 43.84. You're only going to save 24 cents on that dealio. So save your rebates for 24 cents. Let's keep going here. And let's do the rotation. 25 silver maples. They're pretty cheap at the dealers. Those $1,100. Britannias are as cheap as $10.97. Kangaroos as cheap as $11.16. These prices, guys. Krugerrands as cheap as $11.15. Was the maple the cheapest? At $1,100. That is a big seller. Good feedback. They are 2020 maples with shield guard. $1,100 is gonna be. Oh my God! I got to revise the chart again here. Now we're $70 off the chart. So that would take you to 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 37, 60, 37 to 39. I don't know. You'd be up around 40, 42 bucks on those maples. I think that may be a push with the dealer. Holy moly. Look at these prices. Can't believe it. Okay, I think we struck out there. But junk, we've been getting a good price. We've been getting $2 under on junk. Here's 29 times face. You'd be out the door. Let's do the math. Let's see. These are Washington quarters. Somebody picked up those Benjis yesterday, and those look legit. Oh, nice. Nice old ones. Will he take a bet? Oh, it's a zero feedback seller. No like. $291 for a mid-size seller. Free shipping. And those look legit. Let's do the math on 291. 29.2. 29.2 times 0.97 with those good credit cards. You need those, and then you got to pay them off right away. 28.32 times face for quarters, and then divide that by 0.715 equals 39.60. So you're $1.40 under spot with this particular listing right here, which I would trust. And then if you see something you like better, just page down. All these links are on my website, and I do appreciate it when you click those links. That's what keeps the website going. A large lot of junk is going to be as cheap as $28.50. Oh, they're still here. Man, you got a bunch of those. So people are buying these, and they look to me like they've been polished. But again, very, very cheap junk, and they're Franklin halves to boot. Good seller, good feedback, $10 shipping. Buy as many of those as you want. And I think it's okay that they're cleaned. If you're looking to buy those for numismatic value, don't. But they'll be cool and shiny and well under spot. So I would just as soon buy those as I would Washington quarters that are circulated and not cleaned. You can give them away as Christmas presents, maybe. Maybe you got somebody that likes Benjamin Franklin. He's an unsung hero of the Revolution, in my opinion. Anyway, you'd want to read up about him. Okay, we'll skip the Carson Cities and the Peace Dollars. The cheapest 5-ounce Libertad, what are those going for? See, $230 right here for 2023. So that's what I would be buying. A small seller. Now I paid like $180 or $185 for these. No, for the 24s. But see, this is why I don't know about this story. If the Mexican Mint is going to stop making Libertads, all the backdates ought to be going up. Now maybe I'm early on that thought, or maybe something is just completely off with the story. I don't want you to get burned, but that's what I'd be buying if I were picking up Libertads. I'd be picking up the backdates. 1-ounce libs? Oh, what does a tube of those go for? Holy mackerel, $12.49. Look at that, $12.49. At least you get 25 for that price, huh? So that's about $150 more. No, that's about $140 more than a maple. Probably worth it. Okay, if you believe that story. Cheapest kilo this morning. Got to get to the gold quick. $13.55 minus 3%. That beats the dealer. This is on Englehard. This is the pebbleback I'm showing you here. This one is nicely toned, and you can pick that up at the dealer for $4.30. That's probably what you're going to get, and they're nice. They're in plastic, and they're very nice. Your big bar of the day is actually a small bar, and this is a good price on this 5-ounce bar from the San Francisco Mint back in the day, where if you brought them 5 ounces of silver dust or whatever, silver ingots, they'd turn around and pour you one of these bars for, I don't know, $5 or whatever they were going for at the time. $5,400 for a San Francisco Mint ingot. This is a numismatic, and I have one, and I treasure it. That's a good price, $5,400. I actually paid a little more than that for mine a couple of years ago. Okay, let's keep moving here. And 1-ounce rounds, will we ever get over this? $41.93, that'll be about $40.50 out the door. That'll be under spot. A small tube of 1-ounce rounds are going for $40. That'll be $39 out the door. Why is that so cheap? That doesn't make any sense. Pinehurst coins, 8. Oh, huh, that was different there. Look at it, it says 801 here. It says 801, right? You click on it, and it says 866. Well, I don't know. Maybe they just raised the price or something. But 810, let's see if they raised the price on that. 873. What the hell is going on here? Well, I'm mad at you about that. How about 843? Okay, that's a real price. That's 42. It'd be about 41 out the door. It'd be right around spot. It's a good seller. Anyway, I don't know what they're up to with these fake listings here. I don't even know how you do that on eBay. Let's keep going. I'm mad about that. Okay, 100-ounce bar. Did I already do these? I thought I did. Did I? No, maybe not. 41.81 under spot out the door. Look for something nice. If you see something nice like this Englehard for 4,200, offer him 41. Get it out the door for $1 under spot. Look at that beautiful 100-ounce Englehard. M code. Is that a pebbleback? No, bubbleback. Oh, God, that's beautiful. Oh, he's an 11. Is he an 11 feedback seller? You can't buy it. I'm sorry. Sorry. Nope, can't buy that. Can't tell you to buy that. All right, let's get on to the gold. I'm just going to do the gold eagles again, I guess. I don't know. What did I click? Oh, I clicked random 1/10 gold. Random 1/10 gold, 388 minus about 30 bucks. Okay, 30 bucks? No, minus about 10 bucks. Let's do 1/10 ounce gold. 1/10 ounce gold eagle as cheap as 395 seller, 385. I think I might have showed you this yesterday. That'll be a good price on 1/10 gold. Because that will be, let's see, $4.12, 370, 380 out the door. You can compare that to the dealer price. That's how you use the website, by the way. Quarter ounce gold eagle. Maybe we'll find something good here. Quarter ounce gold eagle is zero feedback seller. No. BGASC 970, and they got a bunch of them, and they look to be good. BGASC doesn't grace us with the quality of their gold, so you literally have to contact them and ask them if those are brilliant uncirculated. But at 970, you'd probably be pretty happy with that price. After a 3% rebate, let's go on to a half ounce gold eagle. Is that a great price? Who is this? Let's see. He is big seller, good feedback, free shipping. That looks good to me. 2003, 1870. You'll be out the door at about 1820, which would be 3640 melt. What was gold spot price? Is it 3600? 3585. No, that's about a push with the dealer on that one. Let's go up to big gold. Spacing out here a little bit. Pardon me. Big gold is a small seller. That's a 193 seller, 100% feedback. That looks okay to me. 3675, you'd be out the door. Let me do the math on this. Might be under spot. 3675 times 0.97. If you use the credit card, pay it off the same day. 3564, that'd be about right about at spot on this gold eagle here. It's in a capsule, so he obviously cared about it. You might want to ask him for a picture of that outside the capsule. He clearly wants to sell it cheap. And I think, 193, I might take a shot at that. If you're looking for a cheap gold eagle, let's do a cheap gold buffalo. Cheap gold buffalo, 3780, about 3660, or that's pretty cheap too. 3780. Let's see, that'd be about $120 off. 3660. That's too cheap on that gold buffalo. What's wrong with it? It is. They're not going to tell us. Who is this? BGASC. God, I don't like this seller. Anyway, contact them through eBay and ask them if it's brilliant uncirculated. You get a buffalo for very close to spot. Let me go back to the 1.85 proof gold set, and ooh, look at that. The 64.95 in the slab, and they're all 70s, and they're signed by some Yahoo. Who cares? Don't buy signed slabbed. You're just going to lose money over time. But 67.48, that's already $200 cheaper than the dealer. It is a zero feedback seller. Break my heart. Oh, that breaks my heart. Here's 6,900. That's a push with the seller, but after you get back your $200 rebate, you will be. It's a 7 feedback seller. What is going on here? Who are you? Here's a 300 feedback seller. And oh, that looks legit. Okay, he's big enough. He's 100% feedback, $86 shipping. It'll still be cheaper than the dealer. Why are you charging $86 shipping? FedEx 2-day insured, probably. FedEx won't even insure that. If you lose it, FedEx ain't going to pay you because they don't insure precious metals unless you're a dealer with a special account. You didn't know that? Well, then don't throw your money away on FedEx insurance. Registered mail, guys, that's the way to go. You could ship something like that insured for about $50. Okay, Krugerrands. Now we're not going to beat on Krugerrands. And the $50 commemorative is $8.80 or best offer. That'll beat the dealer, but holy moly. Let's see, pre-33. How about a nice one? A nice pre-33 is going for big seller, good feedback, $35.49. That'd be about $34.20 out the door. That's only 0.975 ounces of gold, though. Pretty close to spot on that one. All right, it's an ICG, which everybody hates ICG and Annex. No, it's an Annex. Everybody hates them. But back in the old days, they probably did a pretty good job of grading the pre-33s. And you could crack that out of there, and you'd have a very nice double eagle. Very nice. That's very pretty. I would buy that, and I'd crack it out. But I prefer the St. Gaudens, just so you know. Laser Privy Eagles, what are they selling for? They are going for 173 from Gold Bazaar. 55 feedback seller. Why do you want to buy it from him with a generic picture on there? You don't know what you're going to get. I would see the actual picture. Why would 169 be less than 173? Because he's going to charge you $5 shipping. But yeah, you're going to want to see the actual coin on these. Some of these are coming out with milk spots. And that's a decent price on those. Again, I'm going to have some of those for sale as well. Let's see. The gold sunflower, the cheapest price, is going for $51.95. And that is absolutely beautiful. Get into the chat room and look at what Tex did with his. He had it slabbed in the most beautiful slab I have ever seen. I think it was an NGC slab. This coin, the diameter is so small when you put it in one of those ring circles on the NGC slab. It is a thing of beauty. Let's see if we can find one. Maybe he'll sell you his. 70. I was just so impressed with that. Is this the NGC? Yeah, but he had the black. He had the black slab. I don't know if he had to pay more for that or what. Yeah, this one here. This one's going for $6,500. You could grade these all day long, but look at. That looked better on a black, but look at that sunflower in the black slab. Boy, isn't that pretty. All right, well that just takes my breath away. That is so beautiful. You could hold that for posterity. Anyway, or you could grade your sunflower and you make $1,000 also. But anyway, I'm going to wrap it up there because it's Saturday. You got things to do. I appreciate the cups of coffee. Links on my website if you want to do that. I appreciate each and every member that is on board with the inner circle here. And I also appreciate thumbs up and sharing of the video to your friends that are paying too much. We're just a community of people trying to get good deals on gold and silver. And, you know, I just give you my opinion on stuff. And I don't know if prices are going up or going down. But if you want to get the best deal, come on along almost every day. I'll see you guys. Bye.